What is up, guys? It is a Monday evening here over in Northern California, and we have a snowstorm going on. Chilling out in the pad, and I figured I would go ahead. I saw a post earlier about someone who reverse engineered a resistor network, and I made a post about it, and I thought it was hilarious. Resistor networks are super easy to track down, let alone reverse engineer. So I figured today, let's go ahead and jump into a little reverse engineering or track down course on these resistor array networks. I'll show you guys how to do it real easy without any special tools, and then we'll draw it up together and make some working devices. Sound good? Sweet. So this is a P75 ECU I have laying around. Got it in a custom case here. Anyhow, let's go ahead and focus right over here. We have resistor network RM14, RM5, and RM7. So we'll work with RM14, and what I like to do is just completely remove the device from the ECU. That way we don't have any sort of open drain or pull-ups or something from other modules. As you can see, it's tied into these other chips here. So we're going to go ahead and remove RM14 and then jump back into the video. Okay, so we have harvested our resistor array. This is RM14. And all you're going to need for this guy is a multimeter. This is a super cheapy Klein. You can get this thing at Home Depot for like 30 bucks or less. But what we're going to do is go ahead and turn this thing on to resistance mode. We're going to be checking for ohms. Go ahead and throw this bad boy, select, throw it into the kiloohms mode, so we're checking for thousands of ohms. And then we're going to go ahead and start probing. Okay, so what we're going to do here is I'm going to try and do a split screen setup here, but basically we want to go across one pin at a time and see what we're getting for measurements across the others. So we're going to go down to pin 1, touch pin 2. This reading's coming up at 62K. 1 to 3 is coming up at 12K. 1 to 4 is 63K. 1 to 5 is 12K. 1 to 6 is 62K. 1 to 7 is 12K. 1 to 8 is 62K. And 1 to 9 is 12K. So we're going to go ahead and record those into our log. So right here we have a fresh window open. I went ahead and dropped in a 9-pin header since we have 9 pins on this device. It's what you're going to want to do to get a good start here. And then we're going to go ahead and slowly begin adding the resistors we need. So let's go ahead and jump back over to the multimeter now that we have our PCB software set up or our schematic drawings. If you don't have something like this, get out a sketch pad, put 9 positions on it, and then go ahead and begin from there. Okay, so since we know we're dealing with 2 different values here, we're dealing with 62K and we're dealing with 12K, I went ahead and dropped those resistors in here. And then for the time being, let's go ahead and set some net in and out flags. We may trade into these as things go. You guys can draw your circuits however you want. I personally like using net ports. It's just more organized, it helps me see things mentally clear, and I'm not overrunning lines and making messy schematics like a lot of you other guys. I'm also used to working with really large circuits where you can't just overdraw all these lines on top of each other, make things confusing, so using nets just makes a lot of sense to me based on the intricacy of the circuits I normally work with, so that's what I'm going to keep working with today. So we have 1 through 9 labeled here. We also have 2 resistor banks here that we can copy. So we know that the pattern was 62 and then 12. So what we're going to do is go ahead and copy these pins, or these resistors. We're going to copy these resistors. And I'm going to go ahead and rename these now. We're going to change these again around as we do stuff here, but R1 is going to be 62. R2 is going to be 12. So we're going to rename this guy here. This is going to be R3, R4. And you're seeing the pattern here coming out based on what we just grabbed with our multimeter. And I'm not the best at counting, but I'm pretty sure we have them all accounted for here. So we know no matter what that flag 1 is going to be our drop-in, so we're going to go ahead and put that as an output. So this entire resistor bank consists of pin number 1 or flag 1 being on one side of our resistor. And then we know that our outputs are going to stagger or be offset from that. So again, I'm just labeling these based off of what we got on that multimeter reading there. And bam, there we have it. So that's what we got from flag 1 or pin 1 across all the other pins. So that's recorded, and that's going to stay put. Now let's bounce back and keep probing. Alright, so we know that we had, let's go outputs. So we know the first one was a 50. Then we had a 125. Then a 75. Then a 125. Another 75. A 125. And another 75. So this measured for us 2 to 3, 2 to 4, 2 to 5, 2 to 6, 2 to 7, 2 to 8. So 2 to 3 was 50, 2 to 4 was 125, 2 to 5 is 75, 2 to 6 is 125, 2 to 7 is 75, 2 to 8 is 125, 2 to 9 is 75. And now we need to go ahead and get these output flags put where they go. Sweet. And now we'll go back over to our multimeter. After we change these nets up here, these should all be 2s. So all said and done, if you continue to go pin by pin, you're going to graph out something that looks similar to this. Mind you, I've rounded up slightly with my multimeter. And you're going to see that consistently we have a 12K, a 62K, a 50K, a 23K, a 75K, and a 125K. Now, looking at this whole breakout, we have somewhere around, 36 resistors? So 36 individual resistors to complete this little circuit would be pretty insane. So what we're going to do is grab some resistor networks, which have 4 different resistors in one network, and we're going to go ahead and break those out and fan this connection out so that we can make this producible without 36 individual resistors. So I have went ahead and broke this back out into resistor networks using the 12, 23, the 50, the 62, and the 75 and 125K resistor networks. You can see we've narrowed this down from 36 or so components down to about 10, which is pretty feasible for a small IC. So now we can go ahead and group these 10 groups together like this, and we can go ahead and put them into an IC.
If this is the last night, we get to say what we mean. If this is the last time you hear my voice speak, oh, I'm not asking you to change, I'm asking you to feel this. I'm not calling you out, I'm calling you up. So if you're still there, show any sign that you're still listening. 'Cause I've been screaming in silence, begging you would hear me now, holding every word in like it won't go my bloodstream, echoes in the blackout, running through the back streets and no one's backing down. I'm breaking through the quiet and every wall you built up. If this is where we die, then turn the volume up. I'm not here to blame you. Say it now before the signal fades out. I've been screaming in silence and I'm so done with the quiet. If this is all lights out, let me burn through the doubt. No, I'm not calling you out, I'm just calling you now. I know I couldn't take it, please don't change the station. Oh, this is my voice now, I swear I won't tear today. Everything you've done, the person you've become, so fucking enticing. I don't have to make this, but you have to face it. I don't care if it's too late, I have to try and change our fate. I have to change something in you. Sirens in my bloodstream, racing through the blackout. Every word you won't say is trying to break out. I don't want your mercy, I don't want your safe sound. Don't comfort me. If we're going down tonight, then let us go down loud. No more frozen faces, no more almost truth. I almost fucking believed you. If you're standing on the edge, I'm jumping with you. And I'll fucking love the free fall. Say it now before the signal fades out. I've been screaming in silence, but I'm done with the quiet. If this is lights out, we'll burn through the doubt. I'm not calling you out, I'm just calling you now. Calling you now, calling you now. If you can hear me now, please don't let it fade. If you're still there, show me your list and name. Say now before the signal fades out. We were screaming in silence, now we're breaking the quiet. If this is lights out, we'll burn through it now. I'm not calling you out, I'm just calling you. Scream it loud, scream it loud, scream it loud. If you're still there, show me now.
And final touch, here it is with the purple PCB. How I like it for these guys. Looks pretty fresh. Digging the way it looks. So yeah, anyways, glad I could kind of work this out with you guys. We chose a little bit more of an intricate resistor network. We broke it out and worked it out together. And hopefully you guys can reverse more of these. Resistor networks don't typically fail, but it is always nice to know that there is a worked out IC available for replacement or obsolete of these things, or maybe damage some or whatever. But here it is, it's broken out, it's ready to go. As always, alpha, open source, power to the community.